Hello, welcome back to New Dram Drinker. Today's video is slightly different. We're in the bar again, but we're not actually reviewing a whiskey. We are filming our last video before we start our Christmas series, and we thought originally we were going to give you a tour of our bar because we've never really done that. You see it in the pictures, but we've never done it. But actually over the year what we've noticed is that we've got lots of little whiskies that are left. We've only got the tiniest little bit left in the bottle. They need to be bottle killed really, but we keep them on there because it makes the bar full. So we thought in the new year we would like to fill our bar with more independent bottles. So we thought we'd go through the bar, take off the bits that need to be bottle killed and give you a little tour of it at the same time. So let's dive straight in, shall we? So starting this end, I need to mention this. Famous Grouse, you know if you follow Ant and I on our Instagram that we drink a lot of old fashions. We do not put the good stuff in the old fashioned. So we buy litre bottle of whatever is on offer. I think this was about £17 in Tesco's. So there's always one of those around, isn't there? Every couple of weeks we buy one or something.
Yeah, we get through it quite a lot. There's a good 50ml plus in every old fashion we make. So
that's why that's there. That's just the standard. Shall I start this end?
Yep.
Okay, so burnt ends. Now, this is your baby, not mine, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that was literally bought on the basis of the bottle, and we've done a full review of it, so I don't need to go into it anymore. But it deserves a place on the bar purely because it's a talking point and it just gets people's attention.
And it's not a heel. There's quite a bit left, so it smells quite nice.
Kind of enjoyed it at the start, and then kind of just went off it a little bit. I don't know why. I think once the novelty of the bottle had died off, it kind of my interest in
maybe
it went.
I need to try it. Maybe that's something I could try it.
I mean,
and it's a smooth Tennessee rye whiskey. Nice little peat and cherry in there.
It's got its place on the bar. Let's put it.
We'll put that one back. The English whiskey, that's not going anywhere. You've just seen me do a review of that, haven't you? Oh, first little bit Highland Park 12 Viking Honour.
Yeah. See, I've got an apology to make with this because I know Lee sent us a dram of this because I didn't think I'd had it before. That's how long that's been on the bar for, because it's just been there.
And I always
I forgot we'd got it, so I do apologise, Lee. Thank you for sending us a sample, and I will drink your sample rather than
that. It was at the back.
That's probably been on the bar for over a year.
Yeah, and I always get this one mixed up with the Dragon one in the black bottle. I always forget which one we've got. Yeah, but beautiful bottle, Highland Park. I probably prefer this to the Highland Park 10. Which I think we had really early on. I didn't like it. I
haven't had any Highland Parks really for quite a long time now, so I can't really remember what they were really early in the journey for us, weren't they? So
and seduced by the bottle,
literally to the point where I forgot I'd got it.
So that one needs to go.
That one in the,
yes. You will notice that the whiskies at the back and at the top are the ones that we don't drink very often. They're sort of a little bit more special. Macmira Scogchalon. That was a Somerton Club special. We haven't drunk a lot of that, have we?
I think it's nearly all gone.
Oh, have we? I haven't drunk a lot of this.
It probably needs to come off the bar, to be honest, because they've been on there quite a while as well.
Let's have a little look. They're hard to reach when they're at the back as well, so if I can even get it out of the box.
Dusty in the top. It's been
oh my goodness, there's hardly anything left in there. Do you want to talk about this one, Ant?
Yeah, I mean that was one of the first ones where it got an influence that really kind of
bourbon cask.
You gave it something. It's
the raspberry.
The raspberry finish on it, isn't it? So it was really, and I think it was my first experience of that big sturdy metal cork that they'd got.
Dusty it is.
So yeah, it was a lovely whiskey at the time, but there's not enough in there to warrant it.
Oh, big stretch. Brexit blend from the Wilderness.
Yeah.
So this is a blended whiskey. It's really dusty. that has that's a mixture of whiskies from England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, and it's tongue-in-cheek named the Brexit blend. The only reason we haven't opened it is because
I've had mixed people who've had bottles of it and they've said it's not the best.
Yeah.
But then I've had other people say if you've got a bottle, don't open it, because one of the people who were involved with it, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I'll bring it up on the screen. He's quite a known person within the kind of blending world, so it's worth holding on to. So I think I put the two things together. Some people saying it's not that good, and others saying it's one to keep. And I've just thought, what's the point? I'll just hold on to it and see what happens with it, to be honest. But it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Another Macmira. So this is Grantee. I did a review of this one. I really liked this one.
I don't think there's much in this one.
Nice and fresh.
Not
too bad.
A bit more than I thought.
Not too bad. Should we put that one back on the shelf?
They'll give it to
I
me for
think we'll
now.
drink
We'll
it,
put it back
okay.
on after, yeah, saving you stretching
So
up there.
dusty. See how unprepared we were. Okay, so Kilkerran heavily peated. There's quite a bit in there. Not the lights. Yeah. I've not tried this one. I'm wondering whether maybe I might like it now. I don't know. I think it'd be too heavily peated for me.
You surprise me sometimes, so I'm not going to say no because
That's my job.
So, yeah, sometimes I think it might be, and then
It smells very sweet.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's worth having a dram of it at some point.
And that's going
just to
back
see.
on the shelf because there's
Yeah,
quite a bit there.
that will be replaced as well, definitely.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you'll see
yeah.
another one of those on the shelf.
Blanton's. We love the idea of the cork,
the
didn't we?
stoppers and-
Yeah, and our whole aim was to collect them all, but
Yeah.
we've only got the one. But
Yeah, I think as nice as it is, I would probably rather buy other whiskies than try and do the whole collection. I mean,
Yeah.
I do love collecting full sets of things, but
Yeah.
you just know that's going to rip you a new one to try and
Yeah.
get the whole collection. So, it's
but it is
just
nice, and I
not-
have occasionally had one of those in a cheeky old fashioned, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
But
yeah.
I think, like I say, nice enough, but not nice enough for me to spend
To replace
all
or
the money on it
collect.
to just get the collection. To be honest, it's nice to have.
But
one
it's
on the
nice to
shelf.
have one on the
Yeah.
shelf, yeah, okay. Weems. I have a soft spot for Weems because I think they're doing something really lovely. We've had a couple. We had Hive, which I think we finished, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they've recently rebranded, and their rebranding looks amazing. So.
Well, you say that, but a lot of people are saying they don't like it.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I definitely want to get a bottle or two of the new one just to see it in the flesh. To be honest,
and didn't I say to
very
you?
Different.
It looks like a Fiesta. It looks amazing, but actually, I really like their bottles as well. So yeah, I was a bit torn.
I mean, the bottle that we've got there is very understated compared to the new ones. I mean, they've really gone in your
it's like a
face with the
Fiesta,
new
isn't
ones.
it? Yeah.
So, like I said, I'll bring a picture up so you can see the new ones if you haven't seen it already. But it's definitely a change in direction bottle-wise. So,
but the whiskey themselves, they are really, really lovely.
yeah, we've
really,
enjoyed
really
them.
nice. Yeah.
There's not
I
been
like them.
the two that we've had have been
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, well,
really
well
nice.
worth it.
Yeah, good. Should we go across or up?
Go across.
So Pete Ricas. I bought you this as a surprise, didn't I, when you were into Pete?
Yeah,
Nice
again,
bottle.
lovely bottle.
Have a sniff at this one.
A decent whiskey. It's nice enough. It
Oh, that's
doesn't.
It smells more peated than the Kilkerran.
Didn't kind of blow me away in respect of.
Do you want to keep
the
it on the
flavours,
bar or
but-
take it out? There's only actually that much
I'm going
left.
to keep
in
that
it.
one on the bar for now.
Yeah.
'Cause I like the bottle, so it's decent enough whiskey. Worth having a go if you just fancy a punt on a different kind of brand kind of
Try
thing. Just
something new.
give something a go.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it's 40% as well kind of goes against it. You could
yeah.
probably do being a little bit stronger. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I take both of these off? Springbank 10 and 15.
Yeah, we'll
Not a
take
lot
them
left
off
in
'cause there's
either
not a
of
lot
them.
left. They need to come off.
Yeah,
Don't they? So
yeah.
It's again Springbanks. They belong on everybody's bar. We've still got to explore them a little bit more than we
Yeah.
have, to be honest, haven't we? But
I think I like the 15.
yeah, they're nice.
I wouldn't say
I
they're
just hate the labels.
my favourites.
The
Yeah.
labels are just so. I don't know.
Bit garish, aren't they? Yeah.
I
Bit
can- I
bold.
understand that some people might like them, but to me, come on, you must do better.
Yeah,
It springs
okay.
to mind, but yeah.
Carrying on the bottom shelf, the Big Pete. So this is your. Every Christmas you buy one of these now,
Yeah,
don't you?
Yeah, and this one is specifically bought for a tasting we're doing with our certified original members for Christmas. So yeah, I mean that's got to stay on the bar for now, hasn't it? I mean Christmas hasn't even got here yet,
No,
so
not at
we
all.
can't remove that one
Yeah.
just yet. And it's a independent, so we can stay up there anyway.
And
can't we?
Christmas
So,
themed. Yeah.
yeah, so cool.
Okay. Deanston. We've been after this for a while. They were doing it on offer in Morrison's. I think it's exclusive to Morrison's, isn't it? Kentucky Cask matured. We haven't actually opened it. We're saving this one for a rainy day. But it was just a really nice one to have at a decent price. I like a Deanston. So that's why we bought that one.
I
And
think
it's
it
not
was
open.
relatively cheap, and you get a free tour of the distillery when you can do it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it virtually pays for itself in a way,
does,
doesn't it? Because I can imagine a distillery tour there is probably going to be 20-30 quid. I thought so. It's, if you do use the tour voucher on there, it's a free whiskey, isn't it? So yeah, but I'm looking forward to try that one, to be honest.
Yeah, it'll be good. Glenmorangie Taylor Cake needs no introduction, does it? That is definitely staying there. Glenfarclas 15. We've had a few Glenfarclas and we have like just finished them off this year, haven't we?
We've had like I say, a couple of Glenfarclas, the 105 and the 15, and they've always both been like that really Christmas in a glass, isn't it? It's kind of, I don't know whether the whole range is like that.
I think so.
But I mean, if you ever want like a nice sherried kind of sweet Christmas cakey kind of finish.
Put that one back.
Yeah, there's enough for a couple of drams in there, so we'll keep that one on there. But yeah, nice whiskey.
Okay, Wolfburn. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. That one's got to go, but there's a couple of Wolfburn. We really like Wolfburn. Yeah, that is just like,
that was one
you can see that. Yeah, this
It's
was
a
Ant's
gorgeous
Father's Day edition, and he said it was might have been almost your Epiphany whiskey.
Yeah,
so.
just hit all the right notes with me, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
But there was just something
Really
about
lovely.
it that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Watch the review if you want more notes on it. But
yeah, and
awesome
the
whiskey.
Good. Yeah, like I said, we've had a few of these, and I really like them. Their flavour profile really suits me. So that one's going back on the bar. Can you still see me if I stand here? I don't think you can still see me.
Yeah.
Boonahaven, and I have no idea how you say this. It's like Sturi Dare.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say
There's
it.
half a bottle in there.
There is half a bottle in there. That's a nice Isla.
Yeah, very nice
That's
bottle.
a good one. Oh, let's just leave that there. Right, okay, Woodford Reserve.
Yeah.
Standard good bottle. We've got a, we will have had a Certified Originals chat by the time this video comes out. Cowboy hats included, so yeah, we're doing a nice little bring your own, and we're all just going to sit around and drink.
That's another
Woodford.
whiskey that belongs on most people's bar. If you like bananas, grow a bottle. But it's a decent, it's a nice again. It's a
great
nice
in
bottle.
an old-fashioned,
easy to slide in between other bottles because of its shape.
Glendronach 12, again, another standard that I think you should have.
Yeah.
Really nice. Oloroso sherry cask. Just a standard.
Yeah. It just
does exactly what it says on the tin. Yeah, really
bottle,
nice.
Yeah, it's a decent enough looking bottle, but it's the whiskey inside is
We've still got enough. Oh, right. I hate this one. This shelf wobbles. Okay. Compass box. I don't actually know how much is left in here.
I think there should be quite a bit.
I'm hoping there's quite a bit.
Sneaking drams out there while I've been at work.
Oh no, it's okay.
We're
all right. That's not too bad. Because she can go back on the shelf.
We all know your thoughts on that.
Yeah. And independent bottler that we would really like to buy more of. We even bought the poster. So
I think this time last year we had the conversation that we were
going
to buy
to
more Compass box. And then
but we didn't,
it just didn't happen, did it? We got one or two, and that's been about it.
Yeah. But then there were so many others that we've been introduced to.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? You try to focus on one brand, but you just realise there's that many that you just can't really. You're doing yourself a disservice by focusing on the one brand.
Yeah.
You need to kind of
because
explore.
Things pop up that make you want to buy it, like this one.
Yeah.
So we hadn't any intention to buy this one, but we did
It was another tasting, wasn't it?
Tasting one where we all bought. A few people bought them, and we did a tasting. Oh,
you love knocking that light today.
Quite a bit in there. Yeah. This one's orange wine, so that's a really nice influence on that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's good. It's horrible when you open the boxes because I actually don't know how much is in there. It scares me a little bit.
The one up the corner's not worth. The one
and this one's not actually a whiskey.
It's a gin that was finished in whiskey casks. So it's nice enough, isn't it?
It's alright when you fancy whiskey.
You just have it as something a little bit different when we fancy it,
It's okay.
Okay, so you need to move up
we made
onto
some
the
spaces there, haven't we?
next shelf.
Have a look at Boona. I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit in here. We had this yesterday. Yeah. It's going down fast, but there is quite a bit in that one. Really cracking. I really enjoy that one. Really,
the top
really
shelf
lovely.
of the bar is more to hold kind of the special bottles. So
Octamore. I don't know what's in there. Do you want to see how much is
you're
in
not
there?
going to be able to tell
No.
because the bottle's pitch
Oh,
black.
yeah, that's it.
You
Yeah.
can't, I
That's
imagine
fine.
there's probably about a quarter of a bottle in there, but that is a gorgeous dram. I had that for Christmas last year,
Yeah.
and it is a gorgeous whiskey. I mean, if you know, you know. If you haven't tried it, try to try it. It's well worth it.
Try to try it.
Try
I tried it. I tried to try it. These three are the single cask. Again, I mean, I'm not going to move those because there is plenty. Actually, I'll move that one and see what's at the back. We absolutely love the single cask. So we've got these two. One was a Sullerton. One was the NHS charity one, that all the proceeds went to the NHS at the start of lockdown. And then this is the Christmas edition. Kalila, so excited. And we haven't drink. I think we've had a little sniff. we're not going to drink it as in or do a review of anything. We're saving that bit over Christmas. So those three can go back up. When I've done these, Amarone cask.
Another gorgeous.
Yeah. If you watch the video, you know how much we love this. Oh, that's going down so fast.
Yeah.
Look at the colour of that though.
Yeah. But the best part about those is they're not that expensive to replace.
No, they're not hugely
gorgeous
expensive.
whiskies, but it's not going to be cost you a fortune to replace it. So you don't mind those. There should be quite a bit in that.
This one feels heavy.
Yeah, there should be quite a bit.
You had this for your birthday, didn't you? But you haven't drunk an awful lot. Oh, but again,
it's a
like this
decent
one.
amount,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so that's
That's
good.
got to stay.
Cheers.
That's another nice whiskey as well. Well worth having. But cheap, I think about £35. Worth a place, worth giving a go on your bar.
Yeah. Glenmorangie Signet.
Yeah,
There's quite a bit left in that.
That was one of those ones, we've talked about it before, I'm sure you know, but it was the kind of, in our first year of drinking whiskey, it started with a Glenmorangie 10.
Yeah.
So we kind of automatically thought that the Signet would be the pinnacle of kind of our collection. And while it is, you know,
right up
it
there,
deserves its place where it is on the bar, I probably wouldn't say it's the nicest whiskey in the world.
I'd agree.
But
it's still very special.
Bottle, a gorgeous box.
Yeah.
The whiskey inside is decent enough.
Yeah.
We
don't drink it very often.
But we don't drink it very often.
Yeah.
And I suppose we should really, because it probably should be drunk now.
Because it's not as extra special as it used to be.
We've got, you know, you kind of put, back in the day we put a price on it, didn't we? Because it was an expensive one. We thought, oh, it's going to be a special one. And while it is, we realise now that the price doesn't necessarily signify a decent whiskey, which brings us on to the one that's next to it.
Okay.
Which
Blue Label.
is the Blue Label, which you know my thoughts on if you've watched my review of it.
Yeah. And my thoughts were, I really like it, but it's not worth how much it's selling for.
I mean, we paid £100 for it, and I still don't think it's worth that. I think
if it was £60, it'd be a decent whiskey. But if you've got, I mean, to be fair, most of the time it goes for £150. You could buy a lot of decent whiskies for that.
I can understand it's got its place and people do like it, but I can only give you my opinion on it at the time when I didn't like it. So.
Another Christmas themed one. This is very special to us. If you know, you know. So Maker's Mark, but we actually got the jumper one this year. We always buy Maker's Mark at Christmas to remember people that aren't here anymore. So that hasn't been opened, but it will be open soon. Another Christmas theme one. Scallywag. That's our second Scallywag. We've had the original as well. Absolutely love them. But there's only a tiny little bit left in that. But we haven't had any. That is another
certified original bottle for the Christmas Whisky Chat, isn't it?
Looks exciting. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it's going to be good fun.
Yeah. Corvekian. Oh, there's quite a bit in there actually. That's not too bad.
That can stay.
Yeah. This was another. We were going to buy more Ardbeg this year. We said, didn't we, we'd buy a few, but we've only bought 2.
Yeah, well,
although that's the second we missed,
because I bought the one when I was sober, and then I bought the second one when I was a drunk. Not realising
when you were a drunk.
when I were a drunk. Not forgetting that I'd bought
already
one when I was sober.
One. Yeah.
But
however, Wee Beastie was my I can drink Pete.
We shared it out. We shared the second bottle out.
We have.
Didn't we? So.
We've done a lot of samples. That was a good cork pop, wasn't it? They smell nice. So yeah. So both of those have got enough in, and I could see us replacing those.
Definitely,
yeah,
definitely. I think I'd look at getting others because I haven't really had a bad.
You had the Ardbeg 10 really early on, didn't you?
Yeah, but that's a outstanding whiskey for the price.
Yeah,
as well.
But yeah, we have had a few. So let's see if I can reach this.
That's the.
This is very special to you, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's all gone. You're going to make me take that off the bar.
Oh my goodness! Is this the Whisky Circus one?
Yeah, with the upside down label.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness, there really isn't. Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a stunning whiskey. That is. It's Masala cask, wasn't it?
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
It's very, very nice. And it needs to come off and it needs to be drunk.
No.
It's not going to be doing any favours being stuck in there with only that.
But that was a good...
yeah, give it to me. It needs to
go.
come off.
And the last one, Rock Oyster. Again, another independent. We would like to get more Douglas Lane. Oh, it's not too bad in there.
Yeah, that can stay on. That's decent enough. So saying that, we have had that a while, so I mean, I think we do need to make a point of drinking it, but it can stay on.
But we still might replace it even if we did, do you think? Yeah. And if you see my review, you'll see how excited it was.
Did you try the cask strength in the end?
I did, yeah. It's on my Instagram. Yeah.
It was nice, wasn't it? You enjoyed it more than that one, didn't you?
I think so. But I think the whole video made me excited about that one because obviously you go into depth, don't you?
Yeah.
So I think I was just pleasantly surprised with that one.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I still get frightened when I'm drinking peated that I'm going to do that face. But so we did look at the spaces. We've got rid of some stuff.
I think more needs to go, to be honest, and I think we will.
We've got a few weeks, haven't we, till Christmas?
A bit more. Well, the Christmas ones will come off once Christmas is over, won't it? And then that'll give us some room. Yeah. But like Nick said, we our main focus is to try and get more independence. So I want to come round into the camera and talk to you because it's like a voice just coming from nowhere. We really do want to focus on getting more independence, and we have got a few pokers in the fire with ones that are coming. But our knowledge on them isn't really that great, to be honest. So if you've got any recommendations, contact us either in the comments on this video or Instagram, Twitter. You know how to contact us by now. Give us a call. But we just need advice, really, because there will be quite a lot of spaces on the bar. We don't want to fill it with all the same independent bottler. We would like to get a good variety of them, so we can really
see what's out there, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Because we've tried some independents and loved them, haven't we? As samples and things like that. So I think
we have a few ideas.
That's where this idea has been born from, isn't it? Really, just people recommending things, us trying them and really liking them. So I think that's where we want the bar to go for next year, and then maybe the year after that we'll do something else. But for now, if you can recommend any independent bottlers,
that would be really
please do, because we'd love to follow them up, and we'll maybe give you a shout out for recommending them in the video that we review them. So as Nicola said, we start our Christmas series next week. It's not going to be next Saturday, I don't think, because it's going to start December the 1st. We're aiming to do a video every day up until Christmas. There'll be shorter videos, so you won't have like 20-minute video of us every day to watch, because I'm sure you'd get bored of that as much as we would.
Just be a few minutes.
Just be a few minutes giving you a rundown of some whiskies that have been recommended to us to tell you to buy for Christmas if you're in the market to buy yourself, your loved one, family member, anyone a bottle. So I hope you enjoy that. And we will. That's about it, isn't it?
That's it. Yeah. And we don't have a drink because
we don't have a drink. But if you have,
yeah,
pour it, drink it, and enjoy it. See you soon.